Hey, what's going on everybody? My name's Nate and welcome to this video. Today I wanted to talk about how you can be more successful on the Call of Duty Black Ops 2 new map, Detour. This is part of the new Vengeance map pack and I am loving it. Okay? This is my favorite map out of all of them. Now, Cove is really cool. I like all the maps a lot. This has been my favorite map pack I've ever seen. I've seen a lot of cool ones, but this blows me away. Now, what I want to talk about is how you can be a bit more successful and learn to be a better overall Detour player. Now, you have a 1 in 4 chance of getting this map if you select the Vengeance playlist when you're selecting playlists. So this is going to be a very common map that you're going to be playing on, and it'd be good to know how to do this. Now, the game mode I'm choosing right now is TDM, just because I want to do something a bit better than Domination. Because in Domination, it's the same thing, but what Detour is programmed to do is the objective is to push and push and push up the bridge, and then once you've completely pushed your way all the way to the enemy spawn, then it flips, then you go back. It doesn't matter what game mode, it's always like that. And it's important to know how to do that the right way. Now, my first tip for you, use an assault rifle. Now, I know a lot of people say it's not about the gun, it sure matters who's got the biggest stick, LOL, that's what she said, but it matters a hell of a lot more who's holding it. Now, this is not always the case. I mean, it does matter a lot. It does. Now, and it does matter who's holding it. But right now in Detour, I highly recommend using an assault rifle, because if you're trying to run the MP7 and get these longer ranged kills, you're not going to do it. If you're trying to use a sniper rifle and get these close range kills, you're not going to do it, because Detour is composed of 2 different types of sight lines: long, short, or, well, oh my god, I did my math wrong. 3 different types of sight lines: long, short, and medium. It's got everything that it bragged about in the trailer. So you're going to need something that could perform up to date with that. Now, I wanted to say MP7. SMGs, they're equipped to handle short and, just grazing medium. They're not exactly the best thing you want to use. Whereas an assault rifle, such as the one I'm using, the AN-94, my favorite assault rifle, this one is equipped to do all types of ranges, which is why I love it. Now, my next tip is when you're fighting up the bridge, hold down a spot. Now, when I say hold down a spot, I don't mean camp there. I don't mean just sit there with your thumb up your ass and look out the window. No, I mean move around a little bit, lock down an area, support an area, hold it down. Now, if you can lock down one of the flank groups, your teammates, they will be very grateful, because they can push up the bridge without worrying about that area, whereas your enemies are going to get very pissed off. And what happens in Call of Duty, this behavior is exhibited over and over. Your enemies keep coming back because they want to kill you, because they're pissed off and they care something about what's left of whatever their dignity or honor, whatever they like to call it. But Detour, they're not going to beat you if you have the right equipment and the right loadout. Now, I know right here I just picked up the Vector KID, but I did this because I was out of ammo, and it was a last resort, and as you can see, I'm trying to get a bit closer to the enemy spawn with this thing. Now, another important thing to remember about Detour is the spawns flip once your teammates fully push across the bridge. So you have to be ready and waiting for those spawns to flip, because you will get shot if you don't. You need to be aware of that. Now for kill streaks, I'd just like to talk real quick about what kill streaks I recommend. And I know I'm running the Lodestar, but I don't really recommend this as much as I'd recommend like an Orbital VSAT. I'm using a class that I usually use, but isn't well equipped for Detour. I use the Lodestar, the the air support thing, the Napalm, and the UAV. Now, the Lodestar doesn't really perform as well as it should, considering the fact that they can basically advance their whole way under the bridge. So that's what people are doing. But it does support your teams a little, because it forces them to go under the bridge, and your team knows where they're going, and it gives them a bit more of an advantage. Whereas if they didn't know, 50-50 chance, then it's not as big of an advantage. It's a small advantage, but it still counts. Everything counts in this game mode. Now, something also to remember about Detour is there are giant holes in the ground under the bridge. I've fallen in them a couple times. It's not fun, okay? You look like an idiot. Trust me, it's not fun at all. Now, one last tip that I need to tell you: don't be concerned. Don't be like, I need my sentry gun, or I need my lightning strike. Ah! Don't think about that. Think about just getting the kills. Get the kills. Capture the flags. Do whatever it is you have to do. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like rating below. And if you really liked it, subscribe to my channel. Thanks, guys. Rate, comment, subscribe. I'm out of here. Bye-bye. See ya.